Hello my friend, today I'm going to show you how to edit videos from multiple cameras, aka multicam sequence. It's super handy and useful for the interviews, podcasts, and sometimes for just talking head videos if you have few cameras. Let's go! So we're in Premiere Pro. I have already a project opened from my client. Let's add the videos that we have here. We have 3 cameras. The interview was recorded in a Zoom, and let's make everything the same size. What I just did is basically selected everything and made set to frame size. I just have hotkey for that. Or you could use scale to frame size, depends what you need. You could check my previous video, I was explaining there the difference. So right now we have 3 cameras. That one with 2 persons, that one with person A, and that one with person A and person B. It depends who is talking. First of all, we need to synchronize that. You could check my previous video as well to see how to do that. So right now, once our videos are synchronized, you could see by the hand movement here that it's everywhere the same. We could leave just one audio. Basically depends on how many audio tracks you have. If you have, for example, one audio track for each person, you could take audio track in the multi-camera sequence, but in our case everything was recorded in one track. So I'll just select the videos without audio. To do so, you need to hold Alt and select the clips, because if you will not hold Alt, you will select that one as well, because by default that one linked section button is turned on. What it's doing, it's if you have video and audio track of that video on the sequence, if you select the video, audio track will be selected as well. To avoid that, you could hold Alt and choose just one. If you turn off that button, in that case you will just choose one, but if you will hold Alt and choose, you will choose linked ones, audio and video. We just select everything, so I hold Alt button and select everything, right mouse button and press Nest. And after that we press right mouse button and choose Enable. Right now our multi-camera is turned on, and to work with it we need to press Toggle Multi-Camera View button. If you don't have that button here, you could press plus button, find that one and drag and drop it on the menu below. So we press that button, and what we have right now, our right screen is showing our actual screen, and the left screen is our cameras that we could switch between by hotkeys 1, 2, 3. Basically 1, 2, 3 buttons. As you could see by the name here, it's changing when I'm changing the cameras. Very important for me, back in the days it took a lot of time to understand and found out that if your multi-camera sequence line on the first track and your first track is not active, for example, let's make it active the second track, you're just not able to change between the cameras. So make sure that your track where multicam sequence is lying on is active, and also keep in mind to go inside certain multicam sequence. You couldn't go inside like in the Nest sequence just by double click on it. You need to press Ctrl and then double click, and now you're inside that sequence, where you could change something, size or color grading, or adjust something, wherever. Main thing that you need to know working with the multicam sequence, I will just delete audio, we don't need it right now. For example, the video is going, we press play button, and for example something happened and we see that person A is talking, and for example I want to, when he start talk, I will just press button 2 and camera showing him. For example, then I want to show the first person, later I want to show the both person at the same time. So every time I'm changing the camera, Premiere remember the place where I started to change camera. For example, I will just press 3 to 1, 3 to 1, 3 to 1, 3 to 1, 3 to 1 while it's playing. And once I press stop, Premiere will add all the cuts and he will change the cameras accordingly to how I was changing them. So at first, as you remember, at that point I changed to the second camera, then back to first, then I choose the third one, and here I just went nuts and started to change cameras. So it's not me right now changing, it's just changing by itself. Once your playhead on the clip, on certain clip, for example right now it's here, don't forget to turn that on, you could change that clip also by any buttons. So when your video is stopped, you could change the camera of the clip. So basically right now I'm changing the cameras, and as you see, the name of the clip is changing. So basically I'm choosing which camera will be turned on that period of time of that clip. And as well here you could use the trimming instruments like that one, I don't remember how they call, or you could do like this. So basically it's just like a regular cuts. Once you finish with the multicam sequence, you could choose or all clip or certain clips and press right mouse button, multi-camera, flatten. Boom. And it will just turn that multi-camera sequence into normal clips. To be honest, I'm using that super rarely, because I prefer to always have opportunity to change everything back. So basically once you make your video flatten, to come back and for example change the camera here, it will be hard later. But if you make your track flatten, the less memory of your computer requires to work with those clips. Let me just show you how I did the multi-camera sequence in that particular project. So if we will go inside our multicam sequence, I've made it like this. On the first camera we have person A on the big screen, person B on the small screen in the corner. And on the second camera we have person B on the full screen and person A in the corner. So basically those two is nested sequences. So let's go inside the sequence. So as you see, let me show you. That's the full screen person A. That adjustment layer is just color grading. And here we have the person in the corner. So what you could do, that's what I did here. I nest all those three videos, turned them just in one, and then I did the same but the opposite. So basically I have like the big screen, full screen person B here, person A in the small screen, and color grading I did here inside that clip, because it was some bugs with the Premiere, I don't know what it was. And after I took all those clips, made the multicam sequence out of it, and as you see, I have just two cameras. Just one camera is like this, one camera is like this. Don't forget to leave like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, just ask them in the comment section below. I will answer them as fast as possible. Have a nice day.